Wow. Why do we care so much about what other people think about us? I have people ask me, how do I do what I do on camera? How am I able to stay so poised and focused and do it so well? And I tell them the only difference between me and you is that I'm not afraid to look dumb on camera. It's that simple. I don't care if I mess up. And you'll notice in a lot of my videos, I do very minimal editing. So if I fumble over a word, I don't cut it out. I leave it in. Take today for an example. I wanted to go to the barbershop and get my beard shaped up. I know I don't have any hair on my head, but I wanted to get my beard shaped up. And the barbershop was closed. So guess what? I still did my video. Why? Because I don't care what you all think about my beard. It's not about my beard, it's about my message. It's about what I'm delivering to you. And the reason why we allow what other people think mess us up and not fulfill the things that we want is because our focus is in the wrong place. Your focus should never be on what is everybody else gonna think? What are people gonna say if I jump out there and start recording videos? They're gonna think I'm copying off of Darren, or they're gonna think that I don't have the credentials to do it. Whatever it is, your focus is in the wrong place. Your focus should be on what you're trying to add value to. Your focus should be on your content. Your focus should be on your message. Your focus shouldn't be on what other people think. Your focus should be on how is what I'm doing helping others. So if we take the attention off of us and putting it back on to other people in a way that is constructive and not destructive to ourselves, then we can get over this fear. It's so crazy because I really feel like the greatest fear in the world is the fear of judgment. Because that's what the whole fear of public speaking is all about. We're afraid to stand up in front of people because we're afraid that other people are gonna judge us. And guess what? When you're born, you're only born with one fear, and that's the fear of falling. Everything else is a learned behavior. So what that means is if you learned it, you can unlearn it. So now we got to unlearn this fear of what people think or this fear of judgment. And the first thing that you got to do in order to release yourself from this fear is you have to bring awareness to it. Yeah. You have to pay attention to when you're in your head worrying about what somebody else is going to say, worrying about whether everybody's looking at you, whether you're in a social setting or you're in front of a group of people getting ready to give a talk. You have to bring awareness to it. And once you bring awareness to it, then you can dissect it to say, okay, why am I feeling this way? What is it about me being in front of people that is affecting me right now? And then you can start to break that down. Because the real reason is usually so small that it's negligible. I'll give you an example. Whenever you walk through, you ever notice how whenever you walk through a restaurant and the waiter takes you all the way to the back, sometimes you get this feeling like everybody's looking at you? Well, guess what? You're not that important. Unless you're the president of the United States of America, nobody is paying you any attention. They're going about their lives eating and talking. Most of the time nowadays, they're probably on their phone on Instagram. Nobody's thinking about you. So get out of your own head. And the last tip for not caring what other people think is simple. And that is to love yourself fully and openly. Because see, when you love yourself, you accept yourself. You accept yourself for who you are. You accept all of your shortcomings. You accept all of your hang-ups. You accept everything there is about you. And whenever you accept yourself, you inadvertently tell yourself that you are enough. And when you tell yourself that you're enough, you don't have to seek the approval of other people. So learn to love yourself and stop caring what other people think. I thank you guys so much for continuing to tune in every single Thursday right here. But don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Darren Mitchell inspires, and as always, my good friends, be blessed.